What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you took some time off and relaxed and you are now ready for this new week to start and smash some good profits. Today, I thought of bringing you guys a slightly different video because lately I've been dropping only strategy videos, all that good stuff for you guys to be able to get in the market and make some profits, pass some prop firm challenges and all that good stuff. But today I thought of speaking about this topic that I know a lot of you have problems with. I used to have big problems with this topic. Um, Basically, how to control your emotions when trading Forex. I know a lot of you will not watch this video. A lot of my subscribers will skip this video, but you guys that click this and are interested in this, you only have to win from watching this video. So make sure you are sticking till the end to get the most value out of it. But before we start, if you enjoyed my content, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Also, turn the notification bell on to not miss out on any future uploads. Feel free to like and share the video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section down below. And also, if you want to learn my strategies, make sure to DM me privately on Telegram. You will have the link down below. The link from my free signal group is also in the description. Follow me on IG, and also if you want to check my website out, it's also down below in the video description. All right, now let's jump straight into the video. In this video, I'm gonna talk more than I'm gonna show, basically because I'm gonna share with you some tips that help me control my emotions when trading, because trust me, it's very hard to get the hang of them, especially in the beginning. If you just started trading Forex, and even if you're intermediate, if you already trade Forex for a couple of months, um, you're probably still struggling with this. And trust me, I struggled with this a long time, and it took me a while to get the hang of them, you know. So right now, what I will do is just I'm gonna scroll to this AUD/USD chart, and I'm gonna show you a example where the emotions might have interfered and destroy your trade. So, oh, I think I found one, and I'm gonna use the bar replay for it. So I'm gonna place the bar replay here. Okay. So let's say for whatever reason you now look for some sell setups because you probably the price would be oversold, most likely on the RSI. So we would look for sell opportunities. Okay, so that means we should look for candlestick patterns. Let's see if we get one. And not yet. Let's see. Not yet. And yeah, this could be considered as a bearish engulfing. So we could enter a sell here. Based on our rules, whatever rules you would use. But this is not a trading strategy video, it's a emotion video, how to control your emotions. So this is just a certain a example, it's not something certain. Okay, so let's say you would aim for a 1 to 5, stop loss right above, and now you entered your trade and you do the mistake to just stay on the chart and stress it, you know. So you're now on the charts, you're watching, you're very focused, you want to see what price does. You're now very happy because price in profit. You're now even happier because price is even more in profit. You're starting to get hyped. You'll be like, okay, this trade is going in my direction, I did everything right, no drawdown or anything, I'm such a good trader. Moving on, you're now euphoric. You're getting a drink, you're very happy about this trade, you're taking screenshots of it. Trust me guys, I know it sounds funny, but I bet a lot of you went through this and still do go through this. I went through it a lot of time, and as I said, it took me a while to get out of it, but this was me literally. Like, this is how I was sitting in the trade. I was seeing it in profit, I was taking screenshots of it, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about how good this trade was, about why I didn't risk even more to make even more money. This is what it was in my head. Okay, so moving on. Oh, like now it's starting to get insane. Like now I would be like, man, this trade is out of this planet. 4 straight bear candles in my direction, sniper entries. Uh, I'm balling. I'm balling now. Okay, in my head, I'm balling. Okay, Not talking anymore. I'm just very happy. I'm playing music. I'm playing music while I'm watching the charts. That's how happy I am. Moving on. Oh, we see a bullish candle, but no worries. We are still deep in profits. Now another bear candle. Oh, no. Oh, a strong bullish candle. Now I would be like, okay, what's going on? I would be like, this price should go down. It's not going into my take profit. What's happening? Another bullish candle. This is where I would start to freak out. I would be like, oh man, should I close here? Should I close at a 1 to 3? I should have closed at a 1 to 3. Why didn't I close? What should I do? What should I do? Maybe the next candle will be bearish and will go in my direction. And sorry, let me place it back. Then I would see this red candle. I would be like, okay, this might start going my direction again. Oh, another bullish candle. Another one. A pin bar. This is where I would freak out. Okay, so this right here, when this candle would got printed and I would watch the chart, this is where I would smash my face on the table, like literally. This is when this is when I would be so nervous because I was like, man, this trade was 1 to 3 in profit. I should have closed it. I shouldn't waited for a 1 to 5. Now I'm back at break even. I'm so dumb. I lost this money. I should have taken my profits. What happens? So this is where probably you might laugh about me, but this is where I probably would have closed the trade. So I would have closed the trade after this candle right here because I would be like, man, I don't want to get stopped out. I would rather close it now in what 0.5 risk to reward. I would rather close it now because I'm a pussy. I don't want to get a stop loss. And that's exactly what I would do. I would see the price reverse. I would totally forget about my entry confluences that this was a good setup and that retracements are normal and they can happen, and then price can go in my direction and I should leave the price do its thing. But instead I would just close here because I would get so angry and so freaked out that I would think that price will go back into my stop loss and that this would be a bad trade. And guess what happens next? You probably already know what happens next. Here I would be like, damn, I am so clever that I closed. And now price starts to move down. I'm still watching the charts. Like, this is the funny thing. Even though this trade is closed, I still used to watch the chart to see whether I was right or whether I was wrong to close the trade. And this is what made me even more angry. This is what made me even more angry. And I started revenge trading, and then I was losing even more money, and so on, till I lost the whole entire account. I know it sounds funny, but probably a lot of you guys are still facing these problems. So let's run it. Let's run it. Okay, let's put the initial trade back in. Okay. So let's put the initial trade back here. Okay. So stop loss right here. Oh, let me place it a bit more above. Wait a second. Right here. And take profit 1 to 5, which probably which hit. Like which literally hit. Okay. So as you can see, this trade was a good one. It hit my take profit, but I was freaking out because I was watching the chart and I saw it going my way. I was so hyped. I was very happy about it. And then when price did a normal retracement to probably the 61.8 or 76.4 fib level, I freaked out and got out the trade because I was scared that this trade would go into my stop loss. Guess what happened next? The price dropped straight into my take profit. And now this is the time where I would got so angry that I would start revenge trading. I would start trading with bigger lots, with bigger risk, and losing the whole entire account. Okay. So if I was a well composed trader, I could have done this. I could have done this. I could have placed my fib here. I could have marked out the 61.8 and 76.4 zone of the fib, literally. And you guys can see how it literally got here. It tapped into the zone, rejected from it, and then it went straight into my take profit. And what I could have done is I could have been clever, trade like a robot, okay? Um, Enter another sell setup here, our fib strategy, stop loss above the 76.4, and aim for the same for the minus 61.8, which would have got us another 10R, okay? So instead of making a 15R in one single day, risking 1%, okay? So you would have basically passed a FTMO account with this move, let's say. Instead of that, you wouldn't made nothing and probably would have lost the whole entire account afterwards. Because why? Because you got emotional and traded based on emotions. You closed this trade in fear because you thought it would stop you out, but instead you could have just followed market structure, be confident in your setup, in your strategy, and look for a possible scaling like this one, okay? But as I said, this is probably more advanced, okay? You would have entered after this doji right here. But as I said, this probably would be more advanced. Let me take it step by step. So the first step you guys wanna make in starting to control your emotions is after you enter the setup. Okay, after you enter the setup, just let it run. Okay, just let it run. Don't look at it anymore. Just enter it. Okay, let's say you entered here. You place your stop loss, you place your TP, okay, and the next thing you could do is to place a alert uh, on the take profit level, okay. You place a alert on the take profit level. You can also place a alert on the stop loss level. You place two alerts and then you just forget about this chart, okay. This is the first step you need to take in order to start controlling your emotions. This one with the scaling, this will come with time, okay. This will come with time when you will have no emotions left, when you'll trade like a robot, like a poker player, because you saw how poker players play poker, like they just have no emotions no matter what. They just have no emotion whatsoever. You must trade like a robot, okay. But the first step is this one. You want to enter your trade based on your rules, place your stop loss, place your take profit. You can set alerts on the stop loss and on the take profit to get notified whenever of those hit. And after that, you just leave the AUD USD chart. You move on to the next one, okay? Because in time, when you will start doing this, you will see that your emotional level will get much lower and you will actually let your trades run. Because you might have a good strategy. You might have a good strategy, but because you're emotional and you don't have confidence in your trades, you won't let them run in profit. You will close out early, like I would do here when I was at the beginning. And look how I would have missed on a 15% trade potentially. Okay, so this is the first step you should take. You should do. You should just leave the charts. Okay. And another thing is that most of you guys get so emotional because you are risking sums that you cannot afford losing. Instead of risking something that you can afford losing, you want to risk more to be like, yeah, I want to risk more, but I'm going to make more. But that's not how it is, because when you risk more, your emotion's going to be even bigger because you're risking money that you cannot afford losing. So if you have a $500 account, please just risk $5 per trade, okay? Don't go for this $100 per trade, because trust me, you'll get emotional, you'll close out early, you won't respect risk management, and eventually that account will be blown. Okay, so this is another factor that affects your emotions, because you risk too much. So risk less, risk something that you are comfortable with losing, and with time you will see, after you will practice these steps, you will then be able to check the charts while the trade is going to look for possible scalings, like this one was right here. So you know you got a good confirmation, you enter the sell, then you see a retracement, no emotions whatsoever. What you look for, you place the fib from the lower high to the newly formed lower low, because this higher low was broken and now price is bearish. And then you would wait for retracement and a candlestick confirmation to enter another sell in your direction, because you know your strategy is working. You just have to stick to your confirmations, to your rules, to your risk management plan, and that's it. Okay, that's it. And with time, you will see that you'll get better at it. Um, don't worry, but you must do something about it, okay? Because if you won't do something about it, you'll stay like this for months, maybe for years, and you won't achieve consistency, okay? Because emotions can affect a lot when trading Forex. Even though you have a good system behind, a good strategy, a good risk management, If your emotions are still high, you won't be profitable. You literally have to trade like a robot. You must risk amounts that you can afford losing. And with time, with practice, you'll get more comfortable, and then you will be able to eventually watch the charts without getting freaked out, closing early, and all that stuff. Okay, because that will ultimately cut from your profits, and you don't want that. Okay, you don't want that. You just want to be consistent. You want to make profits, and emotions play a big part. All right. So if you managed to stick till the end of the video, congrats. I really hope this video helped you. Feel free to also note down the steps that I showed you. I know a lot of you might be in this situation, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone went through it, but it's only up to you to get out of it. Okay. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, make sure to drop them down below. This was it for today's video. Make sure you are subscribed to not miss out on my future videos. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.